Hey, what's up guys? If you are trapped inside this blue screen recovery error that shows the error code 0xC0000098, then this video is the last video you are watching, I hope. And the only thing I will request from you that watch the video till the end. So first thing first, you need to create a bootable installation media with the same Windows version. So you have to take another computer from your friends or somewhere else, go to the browser and search Rufus. Then go to rufus.ie. This is the official website, and then scroll down, and from here you have to select the exe file for the installation. The first link is for 64-bit operating system, and this one, the x86, is for 32-bit operating system. So let us see which architecture we're using right now. So for that, go to this PC. Okay, so right click on it and go to properties. Over here you can see this is a 64-bit operating system, so we will download the 64-bit one. Let's go to that browser. Now click on the link and it will get downloaded. Once it is downloaded, let's go to download folder. Okay, so here it is. Before doing that, we have to select the USB drive. You can see this is the USB drive. Right click on it and click on format. Now make sure this is selected as exFAT, not the NTFS. You have to select exFAT and now click on start and click on OK. Once you do that, your format is complete now. Click on OK and close it. Now we have to open the Rufus. For that, go to download. Now right click on it and run it as administrator. You can see it has automatically detected the USB drive. If not, you have to select from the drop down. Okay, and please select disk or ISO image and then click on select. Okay, now we have to select the ISO image. Okay, you can see this is Windows 11 24H2 ISO image. Select this one. Now click on open. You please make sure that the image option is selected as standard Windows installation, not the Windows to go. You can change the volume level. I will put it as Windows installation media for further recognition. File system NTFS and cluster size is 4096 and partition scheme is GPT. Now click on start. Please make sure the first two options are checked and then click on OK. Now let us wait until the process is complete. Once it is complete, you just need to click on close, and that's it for this computer. Now you have to go to the defective computer. But before that, go to the icon tray, right click on the USB drive and click on eject. Okay. So this is our defective computer. As you can see, once it boots up, it shows this blue screen recovery error. So what you have to do, just press escape to go to the UEFI firmware settings or the BIOS settings, or you can just turn the PC off and then turn it on. And once it turns on, you have to press the BIOS key repeatedly on your keyboard. For most of the computer, it's the delete button, but for few of the computers, it may be F12 or F10 or F9 or F2 or escape button. So please search it over internet to see which one is for your computer. So once it boots up into the BIOS menu, you can see you can now move to the left and right by using left and right arrow in your keyboard. So let us go to the boot menu, just pressing the right key. Okay, so once you go to the boot menu, now you can use the ups and downs key to navigate upwards and downwards. So as you can see, so now come to the boot options priorities. As you can see, this is the first boot priorities. Let us click on enter on the keyboard. And so once you click enter, it will open this menu. So here is the list of all the drives that are connected to your computer. From here, you have to select that USB bootable drive. As you can see, this one, vendor co-product code, this one is the USB 2.0 bootable drive. So select this one, hit enter. Now press the right arrow in your keyboard to go to the save and exit. And here you can just press enter, or you can press F10 on your keyboard. Once you press F10, now you can see it says save and exit, and you have to select yes and then click on enter. Now your computer will restart once and it will show this kind of page. Now please wait until the repair page opens. Now select language and keyboard input and click on next and next. Then please select repair my PC, not the install Windows 11, and then click on next. And now select the keyboard layout. I will select US. So once you select the keyboard layout, now you can go to troubleshoot and then go to command prompt. Now the command prompt is running under sources. Here you have to put BCDboot, then space, then your drive name where Windows is installed. So I will select C drive, C, then colon, then backward slash, and then Windows, and hit enter. If you see this kind of failure message, then don't worry, just close the window because you have selected the wrong operating system volume. So just close the CMD, go to troubleshoot and then command prompt. Okay, so open the command prompt again. Now type DiskPart, hit enter. Now it will open the DiskPart. You can see the command prompt is running under DiskPart. Now we have to type list volume and hit enter. Just make a list of all the volumes. From here you have to select the Windows installation drive. So as you can see, this is Windows installation media. This is the removable drive. You can see this is a 58 GB of size, drive letter G. So this one is not the Windows installation drive. Please don't get confused. You have to select the Windows installation drive where your current Windows is installed. So this one is my current Windows installation drive. As you can see, this is the new volume having a size of 118 GB. So you have to find this volume where all these recovery and system reject partitions are present under this volume, you can see. So the drive letter is E. So let us exit from DiskPart, type exit. Now you can see we are in the sources again. So type here E in capital and then colon and then hit enter. Okay, as you can see we are under E drive now. So here you have to do the same thing that we have done earlier. You have to write BCDboot and then space, then E in capital and then colon, then backward slash and then Windows. Okay. Once you do all these things, now hit enter and you can see the boot files successfully created. Now you need to do nothing, just close the CMD. Now you can click on continue or turn off your PC. I will click on turn off your PC and now my PC is turned off. Let us restart our PC. You can see Windows 11 is now available. So finally we are at our login page and you can see all the users are available. No data has been deleted from our computer. So this was how you can fix the blue screen recovery error. So that's it for today's video. If you are having any issue, then please let me know in the comment box. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe.